So, what do you think of new Rally X there, Figer?
That's good.
Oh god, I'm not gonna do that. Hey there, real gamers. Retro Rob here. Braving, man, some terrible allergies to bring this video to you. I usually record in the afternoon because I am not a morning person. It is like 5 a.m. right now as I'm recording this, so apologies for all of it pretty much. But anyway, I do have something exciting. This got kicked back almost a month now due to other stuff coming in. This is one I picked up myself because I've been collecting them, and that of course is new Rally X Tiny Arcade by Super Impulse. Yeah, it's a keychain. It's a tiny arcade. I wouldn't use it as a keychain, but I would use it as a tiny arcade. Anyway, let's get started the same way we always do, with the front of the box. New Rally X by Tiny Arcade. Includes one game, 3 AAA batteries, keychain, and instructions. Warning, do not feed this to your baby. The right side, the back, and the left side of the box are all clear, so you can see it from all sides. The bottom of the box has this cool UPC code. The top of the box has this tongue. Let's unbox this thing so I can get breakfast. Move that aside. We of course have the rather basic instruction manual, but not terrible. They of course tell you to activate the full gameplay mode. Don't forget. I don't even think they put the tabs in the back of them anymore, do they? Anyway. There's of course this world's cutest leaflet. It's really long. So I'm just gonna kind of scroll through this for you. It has all the little other toys that they have available. They have the new ones on this one yet? No, they don't. But there's some more coming out. You don't know what I had to go through to scroll out the side. Alright, this part doesn't matter. And here's the other side. And if there's anything you like, just freeze the screen and you'll find out that I'm recording at 30 frames per second and that it doesn't freeze real well. Sorry about that. There's the front of the machine with its teeny weeny little controls. Here's the right side. As always, the vinyl works pretty good. This is, of course, a sticker. It's not super thick, but I found that it wears well over time, at least on my other arcades, so it should be okay for everyday use. But then again, I don't recommend actually using this as a keychain. By the way, here's the original arcade art. Here. Alright, I suppose I should explain the discrepancy in the cabinet art on the new Rally X arcade machine. That is because new Rally X was sold as an upgrade kit to Rally X arcade machines, and I could find no examples of any new Rally X arcade machine art on the internet. I did find this console art though, so enjoy. Here is the keychain. It's a decently built one. It's not one of those cheap old plastic ones. You're never going to lose this thing on a keychain. You might use it for a backpack though. You know what? You could probably use this thing on a backpack and it would work out okay because it wouldn't get beat up enough. Because the plastics are really heavy. Just a quick note, battery hatch on the back, on-off switch. Rolling onto the bottom, you can see that, there's a speaker right there on the bottom, which causes some slightly muffled sound. They've been getting better at it over the more recent arcades though, and it sounds pretty good. And then of course there's the top, nothing to say there. You know, the left side's the same as the right, so not a lot to say there either. Again, plastics are pretty heavy, I like them. I'm noticing on this one though, the stickers are a little bit off, and that's the first time I've seen that kind of quality control problem. I don't know if you can see it, but the vinyl is slightly skewed on this. It's rotated a little bit clockwise. Not a lot, but I can notice it. And I've got, I think, the same thing going on here. There's a little bit, see, it's a little bit off up here, I think. Huh. Oh, you know what? It does the same thing on the other side, so it's possible that the curve on this is a little bit off. See it? No, it's definitely a little bit off. I'll fight another 2 hours about this with myself and hopefully cut that out of the video. Yeah, no, it's definitely true. It's a little bit off. Not a lot. See the light? That is freaking cool. I think the battery on this one might be going dead. Well, this is the first time I've ever had to do this. I'm gonna replace the battery on this guy because it is clearly struggling. Come on. Don't be fighting me now. Come on. Well, that last one does not want to come out. There we go. And yeah, I wonder where they were storing this one. I got this one off of Amazon, so you never know what you're getting. It might have just been store overstock, or who knows. Clearly this one saw some action though. There we go. Let's try that again. If you're wondering how small the Tiny Arcade is, here's a 3DS XL and a Game Boy SP for scale.
Thumbs up, comment and subscribe, or I will go Skynet on your butt.
Ready to play? Let's go. I'm gonna try and keep my fingers out of the screen, but it's almost certain to happen. Alright, the point of New Rally X is to collect flags. It's not a racing game as you would expect, or at least as such. And every time you grab a flag, you get more fuel. If you run out of fuel, you're dead. If you run into a opposing car, you are also dead. One of the mechanics of this game is you kind of have to steer ahead. So you gotta think about what your next turn is gonna be. And I'm not doing it very well in this example. Alright, one thing I didn't do is study my map. Okay, so what do the buttons do? The first button actually slows your car down. See that? I'm slowing it down. Yeah, that guy can get out of here. And the second one blows some smoke. Oop, sorry about that. And I'm running out of gas. Really? I've still got another one? There we go. Oh! So each level you get more and more enemy cars. I'm sorry, rival cars. Come on. This is one of these deals where I'm trying to play from the side. The good news is the screen has a really wide viewing angle so I can watch it from the side pretty easily. But it does not make it easy to play from that angle. Ooh. Ran right into it. I can kind of hear the sampling of the music. That's kind of funny. You hear it? Can you hear it? Ah, come here. There we go. Here we go. Nope. Yeah, this is gonna be the end of me here. Come on. You can see there's an occasional stutter in the gameplay. I'm out of smoke. It's a problem. There we go. Oh! Arrgh! Oh, I still got lives. This is good. This is good. Come on. It's around here. There it is. Oh, there's a couple in the top right. Thank you, map. Victory! Alright, I think 5 minutes of gameplay on this is probably enough for you to get an idea of how it plays. It's quite a bit easier than the original arcade, clearly, and I think they probably had to do that for the tiny screen. Alright, I kind of want to keep playing, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna stop. Alright, maybe one more level here. Dun, 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 dun. This game might be pushing the edges of what their platform can do, you know? It still plays pretty well though. And it looks really nice. I realize that in the camera it adds like these bars to it, but it doesn't have that on the screen. It's actually a pretty clear screen. Ugh. And there we go, the end. Let's wrap this up. Alright, so parting thoughts on the new Rally X Tiny Arcade. First things first, the plastics are really nice on it. As always, you know, it's got decent solid plastics. I'm not worried about it breaking. The controls work fine. If you notice, I struggled a little bit during this video with them, and that's largely because of the fact that I was off to an angle. It plays better if you are if you're directly looking at the screen. If you notice during my gameplays, I have to kind of move it off to the edge and keep my finger really flat to keep it out of the screen, and that causes me some steering problems. It was very, very visible in this game. However, note that when you're playing it, you know, just holding it like this, you don't really have that problem that I was having. The vinyl looks great on it. Like I said, I wouldn't ever use it as an actual keychain. You might put it on a backpack or something, but eventually it's going to get scratched up because the vinyl's thick, but not thick enough to take a super beating. The other complaint I had about it's not really a complaint, but anyway, the complaint I do have about the vinyl is that it is not perfectly aligned. I don't know if you can see it here, but especially in the front, it's cocked a little bit clockwise. I don't like that. It's also got a little bit on the side. It's not as bad as I first thought it was. You might not be able to see it, but there's just a little bit of, just unevenness there, which I don't really care for. But that's my thing. I think it was a very interesting choice in game for this. It was a rough one to port over. I think they did it as well as could be expected. Part of the screen's taken up by the map, and that is always a problem. The gameplay slows down at times, but again, it's fun to play. I enjoy playing it. What else do I have to say? Oh yeah, it's really loud. My God, it's loud. Did I say that before? It is so loud that if I did mention it twice, it's because it's loud. All right, anyway, that's not a bad thing necessarily, though, because if you're playing in a busy place, everyone can hear it. It's just like an arcade. Anyway, all in all, I'm going to give it a limited thumbs up. I do like it. It's not my favorite of the mini arcades, but it's quite good. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a big favor. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more, ring that bell, do that other stuff. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.